Hey, this is Arnon and I'm St. John Muller.
I'm Brady Cochran.
Hi guys, Mandy here. Hey, I got some great news. I've got another elective to offer you next year. So sign up. It is called Healthy Living and it's going to be so much fun. It's going to change your life. We're going to talk about personal finance, how to be a smart consumer, how to avoid stress. I am going to prepare you, tell you what your parents don't talk about. Come on, sign up. Oh, hey, there might be a little bit of reproductive health in there. Have a great day. Woo-woo!
Our school attendance policy only allows 3 tardies, that is referring to excused and unexcused tardies. Every 3 tardies will give you an hour detention.
So we went to the parking pass system because we had too many kids parking up front and not in the back parking lot. The front parking lot, if you look at the signs that are posted, are for visitors and staff. And we ran out of places for visitors to park. And because we have a new building, we have lots of visitors that come into our building and use our spaces, but they have to park at Lincoln and they're the ones that end up walking. And some of our staff, we have traveling teachers that go to different buildings. Our administrators at the administration building come and visit often, so we just didn't have enough parking spaces for everybody. So we needed to move students to the student parking lot in the back of the building. So we had room for our visitors and our guests that come every day. So if you need a parking pass or if you qualify for a parking pass, you get one in the front office either through Mrs. Scholes or Mrs. Jenks. And they are parking passes that are purple, that have a little hole in them with a hook so you can hang it on your rearview mirror. Yes. If you are a student who is in the habit of coming to school late, then you need to change your habits and learn to come to school on time. Being on time for appointments and for school and for classes is a life skill, and you're going to want to know how to do that and be in the habit of doing that. When you graduate from high school, you go to college, get a job, and it's very disrespectful to people that are waiting for you at a certain time, at a certain place, and if you show up late, it's a sign of disrespect. It's a sign that things maybe aren't as important to you as they should be. So we are trying to force students to park in the back and learn to get to school on time so they can have access to all the doors in the rear of the building. And unfortunately, if you're going to be late, then you're going to have to walk a little bit.
As you all know, SAT Boot Camp started this week. You will be rotating this week and the weeks following. You will have core teachers preparing you for the math and English subjects you will encounter on the SAT. To find out who your next teacher is, refer to the sheet outside the office or ask your current teacher. Any of you girls interested in trying out for softball tryouts will be Monday, Tuesday from 4:45 to 7 in the high school gym. Make sure you have a physical on file for you to be able to try it out.
Again, and even in the workplace, have I felt like and have I witnessed things that weren't fair or racially motivated jokes or incendiary comments, absolutely. But again, I feel like for every yin, there's a yang. I think, in fact, I would say that, I'm obviously a man of faith. I think that that's God's way of testing us to see who you really are. It's very easy to say you love people when everybody treats you well. But who are you when you're not treated well? Do you hold that against other people? Do you ascribe those ill feelings toward an entire race or class of people? Absolutely not. I look at life as isolated incidents. So I never let those things affect me. A wise professor I once had, the great Dr. Charles Warfield, who passed away, he told me one day as a grad student, he actually had my dad as a grad student too, he said, Corey, you always confront racism. Okay, and I expounded on that. I say, I always confront it. I'll never look for it, because if I look for things, it's just like in science, you can't go into an experiment looking for something. You have to let it be whatever it is, and that's how you find the truth. So I never look for racism. That's not my job. If it comes to me, will I confront it? Absolutely. Again, the Cunningham family is a very proud family, a lot of educated people. We have probably 70 college graduates in my family. I have a very large family. And so, again, education's important. Doing the right thing's important. I instill those values in my own children. Treat people how you want to be treated. Again, many of my friends are, I think people think that it's all or none, but I believe that two things can be true. I think that, by challenging each other to think outside of our own comfort zones, that's the only way we really become truly educated. You go to college, you're going to be educated about your field, chemistry, physics, business, whatever it is. But when you get outside your neighborhood, your comfort zone, then you're going to find out that there's more things that we share in common. Myself and Mr. Stapp, for example, we probably share more in common than most people would realize, even though we may not line up eye to eye ideologically in terms of politics. That doesn't mean someone's right, someone's wrong. That just means that based on how we grew up, we may think differently. Many of my friends, I have friends that are police officers that are white. One of my best friends. I don't think that all police officers are bad. Again, many people think it's all or none. No, we need police officers, otherwise it'd be chaos. It's just that we don't need bad ones. So, again, my obstacles are just part of the journey. My journey is still ongoing. I don't let those things define me. Those are just isolated incidents.
Hi, this is Mrs. Haney. I'm down in the Student Success Center here in the high school, here to talk to you about our scholarships that we offer here in our Success Center. You can find them here in the corner of our office in this drawer. These are all the local scholarships that are here. Most of the scholarships you can find on our Weebly website. There's a list of all scholarships that you can apply to online. It's a great way to help with financial assistance if you're going off to college. Let me know if you have any questions.
Want a 2019 Kawasaki Mule 410 Trans 4x4 donated by Vanderview Motor Complex? Well, you must be 18 years or older. Tickets are $20, and the drawing will be March 17th at Revlon Brewery at 8 o'clock. Additional prizes to be awarded. This has been RNN. I'm Brady.
And I'm St. John. Catch you guys later.